Dragons win it 47-17 tonight. We are now joined by defensive end Kyle Blair as the Dragons improved to 4-1 on the year. Kyle, a big part of tonight's victory, and one that was close, at least early in the third quarter, and wound up being a cakewalk by the end of the game. How was it down on the field trying to take charge of this one?
The first half we kind of came out, we were a little timid, but second half, we just we got at them, and they just didn't want any of it in the second half.
Talk a little bit about the play of Keller's running game in the first half. It looked like they were doing some things that maybe hadn't been seen on film, finding creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their skilled players. What were the adjustments that you guys had to make in response to their early game plan?
We can't really prepare for every single formation or play that they're going to run, and we just kind of got to react. That's what defense is all about. That's what football is all about.
Well, another thing that you guys had to deal with was a pretty mobile quarterback. It looked like in the first half you guys were having a hard time getting a beat on him. You'd get pressure, he would just find a way to escape. Second half, you guys were coming unblocked and just absolutely pummeling him. What made the difference from one half to the next?
Well, like I said, that offensive line mentally, that first half was, they were pumped up. They were playing good, but then the second half, whenever we just got at them coming out of the locker room, they could not. We just got at it, and we just got pressure on the QB, and that's all you need when, that's all you got to do.
This defense has been improving all year long. Now, you remember, of course, what happened week one on the road.
Yep. And
I'm sure people at that point thinking, well, what do we have on that side of the ball? Now, 4 weeks later, a little bit of a different story, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, that Copper's Cove game, we could not stop the run, and as y'all can see, it's a completely different story now.
Talk a little bit about the transition from the 40 front and the scheme that you guys operated in last year that you practiced and played in, and the 30. What are the things that you like better about the current scheme?
Defensive scheme?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on the, on the defensive line, and we got Crisciani at nose, his engine never stops running, and he really does a great job at nose. And we got me and Scott at the 4s and 5s, and it's just all about gap responsibility and just keeping those linemen off the linebackers, letting them do their job.
Carroll fans will remember your brother Ryan, of course, started a couple of years ago. Now, he was a receiver. You're on the other side of the ball. You can't really share and compare notes, can you?
Yeah, we were just different body types, and I mean, that's just how it worked out. He's always been smaller than me ever since we were like 8, 9 years old. I always outgrew him, and he didn't mess with me much after that. So
he can outrun you, but if you catch him, it's trouble. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I always like asking this to fellas who have achieved this because this is kind of cool. You're an Eagle Scout,
yes,
correct?
Sir. Yes, sir.
How much work went into that?
I mean, that's 5, 6 years of a lot of time putting into Boy Scouts, but it was time very well spent, and I mean, it's helped me with every aspect of my life.
Well, in football, not the only sport that you play and that you love. Talk a little bit about what you do during your other season.
I play lacrosse and when football's done for, and I just started last year, made varsity, first time going out there, and I wish I would have started a lot sooner because it really is. It's a lot of fun, and football can really transition into lacrosse well in the hitting aspect, and I've found that football has really helped me prepare for lacrosse, and once I transition into lacrosse after this season, I'll be ready.
Kyle, we appreciate the visit. Congratulations on a big win tonight for the Dragons.
All right, thank you.